I think humans would be cooler if they had animal features. Okay, hear me out. You can look at a bunch of people, right? And you can see, like, just by looking at their face, you're like, oh, yeah, they kind of look like this animal. Or, there was like a thing going around on TikTok like a year ago, I think. They're like, do you have like, are you bunny pretty, or are you cat pretty, or are you deer pretty? And it was basically just analyzing features that and comparing them to animals and seeing what like similar animal feature you have. And it made me realize that everyone kind of looks like an animal in a way. Everyone has like features that are similar to a certain animal, And it made me think, and I was like, wow, what if like everyone was the animal that they looked similar to, or have similar features to? And that got me thinking about like spirit animals. They're like animals people have like big connections to, or like they look at it and they're like, yeah, that animal right there is whittling me. And I have a few of those. One has been a butterfly for the longest time. Butterflies have like been in my life for forever. I always feel really happy whenever I wear any butterfly related things. I got a butterfly necklace a few days ago. It made me really happy. Also, these like butterfly ear cuffs, absolutely gorgeous. I might put them on screen. And I made a whole look surrounded by it, and it made me really happy. I was like, oh my gosh, I've reached my true form. Yeah, so butterflies will have to be one of them for me, but I also have two more. The other one is a dog. I love dogs so much. You don't even understand. I love dogs to the point I will literally scream when I see one. You don't understand. Whenever the questions would come up like dog versus cat, I'm always dog. I'm team dog for real, bro, because dogs, they're literally me for real. I love them so much. Last thing is a deer. I feel so insanely close to deer. I've got no idea why, because there's a reason why I feel the way about butterflies and the way I feel the way I do about dogs, but deer just kind of hit me, and I was like, where did this come from? But I do, yeah. Right now I have like these little like a ram kind of goat things I sculpted on my head, but I do have these little deer antler clips. Hold on. Sculpted, but they never look right. They don't look correct whenever I put them on. They just look wrong. So I might resculpt them. Could you imagine how cute that would be if you like compliment someone and then you see the little tail go wee wee, and you're like, that's so cute, that'd be so adorable. There'd be a lot of problems that would stir, though. I'm not even gonna lie. But honestly, I feel like it would help push equality in a lot of ways. Like, it'd either help push it or make it worse, because they'd have to like make things very accommodating, like what if someone had like fish features and was like a half fish hybrid, could they not breathe above water? Are we gonna have to make like waterways everywhere? Or would they just have their own city underwater and they just never be able to come up? It's interesting to think about. Or if someone had like really big mouse ears, are there like hats that would have like little slits in it so that people could fit their ears through them? Would people just have the features of like their hybrid, or would they also have the characteristics? Like, would deer hybrids be more flighty, or shy maybe, and would lion and tiger hybrids be more like bold and prideful? I can't wait until I'm able to go to like Ren fairs and conventions. I can't really afford that stuff right now, nor do I have a license to get to those places, but when I do, I'll have so much fun dressing up as these different creatures and stuff. I saw a video on TikTok, and this girl had like the most lovely Ren Fair costume, and she had like fox ears and like several fox tails behind her, and she was kind of like spinning around, and her friends were hyping her up, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. Like, I literally dream of doing something like that. Like, call me cringe, call me a furry, call me a Therian, call me otherkin. I do not care. It's cute. You just gotta admit it's cute. Imagine if like our toes had like little paws at the bottom of the feet, like little toe beans. I actually have been meaning to make some of those like fingerless gloves. I have little paws on them because they're so cute. They're so cute. I feel like having animal ears and a tail would help me a lot with expression, specifically recognizing other people's expressions. I think it'd help a lot of people. It's like, sometimes people have like straight faces or poker faces for literally no reason, and it makes me scared because I'm like, are you having fun hanging out with me, or are you just kind of like, are you just you just kind of letting it happen? But then I'd be able to see they're like, tail wagging if they're content, or their ears going down or whatever when they're you know I feel like it also just be such a cute add to the human body, honestly. Like, people don't customize their avatars enough, like on a daily basis, and it makes me so sad to like see. If everyone had like ears and tail, it would automatically make everyone look so much cooler, and they wouldn't look so bland all the time and make me upset. But honestly, I feel like that would wear off too, because then everyone would just get used to everyone having animal ears, and then it would just be like, the normal thing. But that's why whenever I see people doing like kimono mimi and like all these other like animal accessories as like a fashion statement, I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys are so cool. You guys are so cool for doing that. Like, it's literally so cute. I am such a big fan. There will be no hate on this channel towards anybody whoever dresses up as an animal, because y'all are killing it and y'all look great, and I want to be you. I wonder if there'd be like different medicine that's made, for like our different features, like for like creatures and stuff who have horns and such. That's gotta hurt with them like growing and like shedding and stuff like that. So would like new treatment plans be put in place for those people? If like your horns fall off in the middle of class because of shedding, do you get to go home? Is that like is that just like just an everyday thing? You just gotta go see the nurse office, get you patched up, and keep it moving, or like for people who'd have fins or scales, like imagine snakes. How they shed like all of their skin? Would that be like something that just happens randomly, or would it be something that's like taboo and you have to like, you're meant to like do that at home, and not many people are seeing it? Or maybe it's like the same as like clipping your toenails, like you just walk in on someone shedding their skin and it's just completely normal. Oh my gosh, imagine being a snail hybrid and you just have a giant shell on your back all the time. You would not be able to sleep on your back. Oh, I know the scoliosis would be going crazy. I know they'd be needing a back brace. Do you think they could like store things in their shell? You think? Imagine if someone was like a hedgehog or like a porcupine. What would they? What kind of? What would be going on there? Would they just not be able to touch certain people? What procedures would be put in place for that type of person? Or like birds, do you think they could actually, would their wings be on their backs, or would they be part of their arms? Genuine question. I think it's a good question to ask for this, because I feel like it'd probably be attached to their arms, but it would be so much cooler if it was just on their back. Oh my gosh. And then they could like, when they hug people, they wrap their wings around them too. So cute. Dude, imagine how many people would get their tails stepped on a daily basis. Maybe in society you grow up being told not to let your tail drag, so that way you don't accidentally trip other people or get stepped on. So like everyone's walking around with their tail like pointed up, and that's like manners in the society. That would make sense. When like in kindergarten you're like, okay, put your tails up, walk to class, like when you're walking in line during like kindergarten and elementary and all that stuff. It would be so sad to see like people get bullied for these reasons though. I don't know. I know kids would be curious at like school and like playgrounds, and they'd probably say and touch and do some insensitive things without like meaning to, just out of pure curiosity, because that's just how I was at like playgrounds and stuff with me, and I was just black, so I remember people just asking to like touch my hair and like spring my twist and whatnot. Imagine having people like ask to touch like animal ears or like horns, something that's like more physical, because hair just kind of hangs, but like you have nerves in those parts. Like that would be, yeah, that would be kind of interesting. Anyways, I've been meaning to watch Sweet Tooth, the TV show on Netflix. I've been hearing so many good things about it, and there are animal hybrids supposedly, and I'm curious. I want to see. I want to see. So I might watch that after I post this video. So yeah, which animal hybrid do you think you'd be if you have them? Do you think you'd ever make these little accessories and wear animal ears just for fun, you know? What animal do you think I look similar to? Let me know. Have a nice day.